Hey, it's Trey, and welcome to the lot. I am working on my mixed media morsels. I think is what it's called. Maybe it's my mixed media morsels motivations. I don't remember, but it's from Cat Hand, and this is the book that I'm going to use. It's just a book I picked up from Dollar Tree, and I've already got some wax paper taped in there for my first. This is my first little spread in this. I just taped it over all the other pages. Hopefully keep them clean. I probably should have just taped it on the back. But hey, so if you're not familiar with Kat and this series that she does, she's using a check register for her book this year, and it's all motivational quotes. So once a month she gives you a quote, and then you can put it in your book. And let me tell you, oh my gosh, the one for May, oh, it's just gorgeous. She has a lovely style. I love her. I've learned so much from her. So, anyways, I'm behind because I just now decided I would start this. So this is actually for January, and I thought I would go ahead and do this one. So, get some tea. I'm drinking some turmeric tea. It's Numi. I don't even know how to pronounce it because yeah, and I just leave my tea bag in there. So good. And I went ahead and picked out some elements so that you wouldn't have to watch me try to pull things together. I might use some of this map. I don't know what I'm going to use. I figured I would go with a blue and purple with an accent of yellow kind of color. And so I pulled those out. And I know you're all thinking, what? And one thing Kat's always told me is you can't go wrong with black and white. It makes your page pop. And I've got some colors. I have a couple of, these are neon colors. And then I picked out this blue. It's the only blue that I have that'll work. Any other blues that I have, they just don't even go. Just not even close. You don't think that you would have problems finding a blue, but really there are so many different kinds of blues. So yeah, let me see. How am I going to start this? Well, first of all, I know you all are just dying to know, why do you have that huge girl? I'm actually just going to use her glasses. So I'm just going to do a rough cut right now. I don't want to use her nose. But I'm going to cut it out just in case I do want to use it. Does that make sense? Because you can always take away, but you can't add back. Right? It's starting to rain here. Yeah, that's what I thought. That nose is going to be in the way. It's starting to rain here, and there has been an annoying mockingbird outside all morning. And it sounds like he's finally given up now that the rain has came in. I'm cutting this completely off camera. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Way to go, Trey. Not even paying attention to what you're doing. Oh, my scissors are dull. Oh, where did it go? See, now, I thought I had everything together. I thought I had all the stuff that I need to do this, and now I can't find anything. Everything's gone. Everything's gone. I'm messing up my video. Messing up my own video. And now I'm singing off key. Well, crap. Where is my scissor? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is one of the most annoying sounds in the world. I don't know, either this or my singing. You tell me. So I moved back to my old camera. I moved back to my old camera because I did not realize how bad the sound quality was on that new camera. Oh, that was just, it was horrid, wretched. Why didn't you guys tell me? I had no idea. None whatsoever. Until I went to check a video and it had that terrible hiss. And I was like, what is going on here? It had a beautiful picture, but that sound, sound's important because most of us, when we craft, we're just listening anyway, so you don't want to hear. I think I'm. You know, when I laugh, you know that's a good thing. So when I laugh, that means I like what I'm doing. Get some glue stick. I like to do things that make me laugh. Oh, slip you over here. I'm glad we are getting some rain. I just planted some stuff yesterday that could use some rain. And hopefully it'll cool things off because we're in the South and it's hot. Okay, so I altered that page. And what are you doing out here? Put you up there, put you back there, move my mouse over out of the way. I am a mess. Okay. This is just a piece of glass out of an old picture frame. And shake my paint. I'm just going to put down some blobs, paint blobs. Shaking my paint. Oh, I love a rainy day. Love it when it rains. Is anybody else like that? They love it when it rains. Go ahead and put down some yellow. Okay. So yeah, I'm just so put together here, guys. I know that I want the words covered up. So we'll go ahead and make sure that we got a pretty thick thing of blue going on here. And let's go right into the purple. Did y'all have a good holiday yesterday? Ah, that's not one to cover up good, is it? I didn't do much of anything. The one thing I didn't do was I did not log into work, which was a big mistake because apparently all my automated programs failed and I didn't know it. So when I logged on today, everything was out of whack. More paint. Yeah, see, I hate to waste my paint, so I will add little blob, little blob, little blob, rather than a whole big blob. Because, especially right now, because isn't paint just so precious? I mean, you can't get that stuff anywhere. Hello, Rocky. Rocky's in the window watching it rain. Usually during the day, she likes to sit out on the deck and watch all the birds. And so, not happening for her today. It started raining and she came in and started being upset with me, and I'm like, girl, I can't control the weather. I'm gonna get my stuff out of the way here. Instead of a heat gun, I just go and blow on it. I'm high class. I do have a heat gun right here. I want this dry. I want it dry because I don't want, I just want like touches of yellow. I don't necessarily want them to blend. Just, yeah, a little bit here. Oh, that might be too much. Oh, it's raining hard. I wonder if y'all can hear that. I liked it better when it was just purple and blue. Don't you hate that? Isn't that what this whole thing is about? About not being afraid to do things wrong. We'll tie it together somehow. I'm sure. Alright, the first thing I need to do is go ahead and cut out my words. Otherwise, I'm going to do all this stuff and then I won't have any place for my words. So, I wish I could find my nail file. It actually, there it is. Let's say I like to use a nail file to sharpen my scissors. Okay, you just go flat, whatever the angle is. You follow the angle. Do not drag it across the edge. Otherwise, that will dull it. I'm actually following the angle. Straight, straight, straight. And following the angle. Yes. Guys, I've had this pair of scissors now for, gosh, 20 years? It's a long time. It's a long time to have a pair of scissors. It's lasted 4 moves and 2 husbands. Oh. I got these scissors back when I used to scrapbook, and actually, I don't even think that I bought them. I think my best friend bought them for me, or gave them to me one, because she was always into like buying a bunch of stuff, stickers and papers and all that, and I was always about finding creative ways around things or to do things. So she would buy like paper packs and all that, and I would be like painting stuff and using markers and stencils and all that. It makes complete sense of why I'm a junker now. To me, I love to use cheap supplies, because if I buy expensive supplies, guys, I won't use them. Like, if I had a nice thing of polychromos, oh, I couldn't bring myself to use them. I'd say, oh, well, I need to save these for my best project or whatever. Well, there is no best project. I'm never going to feel good enough to use them. I do have a small set of Prismacolors that I got for Christmas, and I use them every now and then, but to be honest, it's not because they're a nicer pencil. It's because I hate them. I hate Prismacolor. They break so often that I feel like I'm wasting them. Then again, I am also one that when I'm using a pencil and it breaks on me, like when I'm sharpening it, I will glue that lead back in there. Yes, I will. I got some super glue and I will put a little dab of glue. See, I got a little super glue right here and I'll put a little dab of glue down in that wood and I'll stick that tip back in. To have a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. And I had, where's dude's name? Oh, I haven't cut him out yet. All right, let's get rid of these scraps. Okay, I'm trying not to do this too long because, well, let's just do that, Tracy. Let's just knock everything off right after you put it on there. Because I need to work. This is kind of my lunch break. I wish her little shoe didn't hang off, but I guess I could cut off her head a little bit right there. That would look okay. All right, now I can move it off. I'm going to try to hurry and do this, which is never good. Never good, never good. I'm going to flip this over. Really, Tracy? I thought I used all the yellow. This is all dry. Oh no. Let me tell you what. This has been my entire day. One of the very first things I did when I logged into work was I took a folder and drug it somewhere and then I couldn't find it. It took me forever to find it and then put it back. And I was like, is Mars in retrograde? By the way, it's starting to be, apparently. According to 4 sources, it is. Let me tell you, it's just, ugh. I had a bad day, really bad day Friday. Oh, gosh. And it wasn't that things were going wrong. It's just that I had so much to do. It's like every time I turned around, I was given some other task to do. Well, I got 2 cards. Hello, Millennium Hotel. That's in Cincinnati. We went there, and oh my gosh, we went there like 10 years ago, and it was one of the most amazing places I'd ever been. And then we went there not too long ago, and it was so run down, and I was just like, how did that even happen so quickly? Ripping my map of Asheville up here. I just want a little bit of downtown. Okay, guys, let me show you something about ripping that you may not know. If you pull it towards you, then the white edge is going to show. Come on. There you go. If you go away and you want this side, anyways, I don't even know if I taught you anything there. Just ignore me. I'm having a bad day. But yeah, it depends on which edge you want. I can't even explain it right now. I'm not even going to try because, like I said, my day is just it's just not my day. I think I want you right there. It's getting hot in here again, which is a surprise considering how badly it's raining. There you go. I can't pick it up. Yeah, I like that. And then over here, I kind of wanted just some splotches of the blue. several people ask me, like, do I use craft glue? Which one I prefer, craft glue or paper glue? And to be honest, I use them both. I really like them both. I have a good collection of both, which I get at the Dollar Tree. I am a Dollar Tree crafter because, like I said, if I had really nice glue sticks or whatever, I just would never use them because I would never feel like any project was worthy enough to use up my supplies. I'm really bad. I was a bad scrapbooker because of that. I wouldn't use my pictures because they were special pictures. I wouldn't use whatever because it was special whatever. So, don't want that. Don't want a little map. Kind of want it. I kind of don't. I think what? No. Decisions, people. This is what happens when you go in without a plan, which is 99% of my work, right? If you ever watched any of my videos, you know that. It's like, well, let's just try this. Because to me, it's not so much the end result, it's the process. It's the creative process that we do. Because that's what's important. I don't know if I want to use this or not. You know what? There we go. Let's just rip it up and see. I've got glue on my hands. Can't grab anything. I like it like that. Okay. I want to do a little bit of stamping. I've been experimenting with making my own templates. This is a piece of really, really cheap index card. I mean, it's floppy to begin with. And then I just put some Mod Podge on it to try to strengthen it up. And then I cut this out on my Cricut. And it's not the best. Like I said, I've been experimenting. But let me tell you what, this one came out super fantastic. Look at that. I love that. That's so amazing. And this is just a dupe of Tim Holtz. To see if I could do it. I mean, his are longer, but I kind of like. Think I'm going to make myself a set that's in his style, but I'm not going to copy his. This is the only one I did just to see if I could. So, but I think I am going to use this. Let me see if I can find some ink. Some ink. I don't know if that'll work. Just do a little bit of blue because I kind of like the Lost. I just want a hint of Lost there. Little 13. They didn't even show up at all. And then I want some white. Actually, I have a thing for white because I use white quite often. One thing that Kat will tell you is that white makes everything pop. Flip you back over. Whew, that was way too much. Black and white will make things pop. When in doubt, if you hate something, I mean, if you... Guys, why do y'all even watch me? Is it because I'm such a hot mess? You just never know what's going to happen? Is that what it is? You're just like, oh, that tray, she's such a hot mess. You never know what she's going to do. You never know what she's going to say. All right. I like it. Now the little black. Oh, this is the running black. This, I tell you, I got this apple barrel. It stinks so bad. Ugh, I don't know what it is. But when I use it, every single time, my husband will come in and go, oh my God, what is that smell? I'll be like, well, I don't think I have any more of my little templates that I was playing with. And I don't know if I want to do black hearts. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do some black hearts. We'll just do a few here in the corner and see how I like it. Ah, I like it. It's pretty nice. Okay. I did cover up a lot of that yellow, and I didn't put any yellow over here. It's thundering. I hope I don't lose power. Oh, there's such a nice breeze coming through the window. It's funny because I just told y'all I got rid of that other camera, or I stopped using it. I didn't get rid of it. I use it as my dance camera now for when we do Zoom. But I stopped using it up here because of the awful hiss. And then the very first video that I do without it, it starts raining. So I'm sure there's an awful hiss in the background. How funny is that? How funny. I also don't know why I keep singing, but apparently that's going to probably be a common theme around here. I was trying to make some white around where her head's going to be. I was out of white paint. I don't want to put any more down. Oh, I'm going to do it anyway. So I like what I'm going with this. Apparently it's Sing What You Say Day. Sing what you mean. You got something to say, then sing it. Alright. You're going down, Missy. I don't remember where I got this image at, but it's pretty cool. She's a pretty cool little chick here. And now you're on my page forever. Okay. Mop off my lid. I don't know that I'm going to use this neon paint anywhere. Because I think that I'm just going, well, I think I'm just going to lay these down and let that be that. Make sure I put them out right. To have a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. That's true. You just got to go for it and find out what happens. Because if you screw it up, you screw it up. And it really doesn't matter a hill of beans. Because then you just deal with it. And I'm telling you, that's how some of your most creative things will happen, is when you mess up. When you rip somebody's head off. That sounds bad on any context except for you're talking about gluing magazine images. But yeah, I mean, I can remember this one girl that I was gluing down, and I was like smoothing down her head, and her head like ripped, and I was so upset. And then I ended up like drawing like white lines. I kind of glued it down the best I could, and it had a white rip on it, and I ended up putting white lines like everywhere, and then I found a passage about being broken or something like that. And then it ended up being one of my favorite pages because I really just loved the way that it looked. You know, I loved what it said. I loved everything about it. So it is what it is. All right. I just don't think too much about what I do. To me, it's the creative process is about being creative. It's not the end product. It's about just doing the product. And now I'm looking for a black pen. You know, I think even Kat, and I can't remember which video it was, but she was like outlining one of her words. Oh, this pen's almost dead. And she screwed up and she had made like an extra line or something. And she talked about, and then she ended up fixing it by making like little hash marks, like it was sewn on. And it turned out so cute. And it was just something that, you know, she wouldn't have done had she not just screwed up. I just looked up to make sure my head wasn't in the shot. I can just imagine it now. You're just looking at the top of my head. Because I don't even look at the camera half the time. Unless I'm actively showing you something to see if you're seeing it. But right now I'm just looking down working. Man, this marker. Time to invest in another black marker. Can y'all hear the thunder? I got something stuck to my elbow. I don't know. I think I'm going to go back with white with her. I don't like this black. It's not making her pop. It's just making her just fade more into the background. What do you think? That's not the writer. Is this the writer that I got? Oh no, it's not. To say what? It's not the one I'm looking for. This is the galaxy marker. Now it's just gonna look all gray. Let's see. Now I'm throwing pens everywhere. A lot of people have problems with these jelly rolls, getting them to write. And really, the thing that's the key is having a light touch. And I'm just kind of doing a scratchy, just a little scratchy outline. I'm not trying to be precise. And I'm trying to like blend it in a little bit with that black. Come on. Come on, you can do it, little marker. It doesn't want to mark on that. Ooh, that was a big one. That was a big one. Okay. I like that. Do I have any blue at all left? Oh, that's dry. Let's see what this neon blue looks like. Usually the blue is really translucent anyway. Maybe I can. Use it sparingly. Help pop her out. She is just not wanting to pop out. Come on, darling. Come to the foreground. Might as well put a little bit of purple on there now. Ooh, that's really a different type of purple. I don't know about this. I'm using it really sparingly because I'm just not sure about that at all. Yeah, it blends pretty good. Well, I'm not saying anything, am I? I'm just sitting here listening to the rain. That doesn't make for a very good video, does it? I was watching this girl create, and then all of a sudden she just was quiet. Okay. Yeah. Expert YouTuber here. Yes, I am. Alright. Black these edges. Cut off your head, little lady. Right now I'm just going to I like black. Like I said, black makes it pop. Black and white makes it pop. And I don't know, this has just been my style recently. Is edging everything in black and then kind of smearing some black over some elements and stuff. It's just kind of my aesthetic. Alright, guys. I was halfway out of frame. There we go. This is my mixed media morsel for January. Like I said, I am behind. And my fingers. Alright, I'm going to sign this and we'll be done. Talk to you later. Bye.